Welcome to the Gatekeepers Podcast with Billy Grove, where the fence world gets real, raw, and unfiltered. Billy's not just an industry leader, he's a hands-on pro who knows what it takes to build quality fences and strong teams. So grab a cold one, settle in, and get ready for straight talk about the trade. Today's show is brought to you by Mr. Fence Academy, National Metal Industries, J.C. Gury Signs and Decals, and Orlando Hinge Company. If you're looking to hit the next level in your fence company, check out Mr. Fence Academy. Real fencers, real job sites, real training equals real results. And now, live from the Mr. Fence Academy studios, here's your host, Billy Grove.
What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing on this fabulous Tuesday evening? It is great here in Florida. I hope everybody has had a wonderful past week since we have last spoke. Had to miss last week. I was working out of town again, so there's that. But we're back. I got Mr. Carter Schmidt on the show, my boy. We're going to be finding out all about him and how he and his crew go out there and crush it every single day. First and foremost, though, we do have to give a huge shout out to our sponsors who make this show happen every single week. First up, we got Mr. Fence Academy. If you are looking to up the level of your fence company, whether it be the business side or the installation side, go check out www.mrfenceacademy.com. The retreat is coming up. It's less than a month away. I know there's maybe 1 or 2 spots left. If you haven't been, I highly recommend you do yourself a favor and get yourself to Gatlinburg, Tennessee next month. It's going to be a great time. Very eye-opening. Awesome time. Next up, we have National Metal Industries. If you guys are looking for privacy slats for chain link, they just dropped a new handrail box kit. It is 3 foot tall, comes in 6 foot wide and 8 foot wide sections, white and black, a whole box kit. www.nmifence.com. As far as fence signs go, guys, look no further. J.C. Gury, hands down, best fence sign out there. Even better people, www.jcgury.com. And last but not least, Orlando Hinge Company, a.k.a. the Swan Hinge. You guys have got to stop with all these ugly gaps under your like double drive gate when the like one like leaf swings uphill. I promise you these things work. I've used probably 10, 12 sets now. www.swanhinge.com. They are awesome. Go put a Lambo door on your double drive gate because that's what all of the my customers call them. Awesome product, guys. All right. Like I said, we do have Mr. Carter Schmidt on the show tonight, and we're going to go ahead and bring him on. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Good.
Awesome. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. So you've been on the road a lot here recently, haven't you?
Dude, it's been crazy. One place to another.
Yeah, man. Is it nice to be back home?
Yeah. You know, but being home means more responsibility sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, like speaking of, will you go ahead and let our viewers and our listeners know who you are, where you're out of, and all that?
So I'm Carter Schmidt. I own Schmidt Fencing. A lot of y'all know us as the Pink Fence Company. We drive all those pink trucks. So we are out of Louisville, Kentucky. We're really the only company around here that does no dig stuff or the iDrive power systems, all that stuff. So a lot of y'all see us on Facebook. That's what we are.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. So you are in Louisville, which is a pretty awesome city, I might say. I've only been there once, but I liked it.
You're not missing much.
Not missing much?
No, not missing much.
I mean, I don't think I even spent a full 24 hours there, to be honest with you. So,
I don't know. Everyone says there's not much to do in their own city, right? So it's hard to.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Like, I don't think that there's a whole lot to do in my city, but I mean,
I can tell you there's not. We learned that the hard way.
You did all of the stuff that I like to do, so I have no more suggestions for you on that.
No, yeah, we were all the rain days didn't help.
Yeah, man. It rained a lot while you were here.
Yeah.
And so you made your way up back to Fence Tech, I saw, right?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Was that your first Fence Tech?
No, we went to the Nashville one. What was that,
Nice.
2 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So, yes, we've been to that one. I had just had one of my guys kept bothering me. We going? Kept asking. So
Yeah.
I had to say yes eventually.
Yeah, man. So how was it this year?
Yeah, it was probably smaller than Nashville, like overall size wise. But there's probably more people, I'd say.
Nice.
That's cool.
See some new products?
Yeah, there's always new stuff, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's all kinds of stuff. It's crazy.
Absolutely. All right.
Every time you think you're updated on everything, man, something new comes out.
Oh my God, I swear to God, Sean King's the worst of that too.
Yeah, you said it. Not
Evan Gardner said, "What's the coolest thing you've seen?"
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
So I wasn't there, but I saw somebody post something about the Hall bot, and I was really.
Dude, I thought that thing was a joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, I didn't see it in person, but I was like, "What's?"
You got to hand load it to drive it in the backyard, then hand unload it.
I mean, I did see that, but I was like,
I looked at it, I said, this thing would be pretty cool if it would like unload itself, like just have it drop like a pallet pretty much.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool then, but for what it is.
Yeah. And it's pretty expensive for what it is too. Like I looked it up and I was like, oh God.
Yeah. It was what, 18,000?
Right? I think it was like 20 shipped.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'd go buy a mini skid for that. Then it can do everything.
Very true. Very true. But I thought that was cool, but I didn't see it in person. I just watched that little promo video that someone put down in the comments.
Yeah, I don't know what was there that was really, that stood out. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Everything there you see it on Facebook. So it's kind of just seen in person.
Nice. Well, that's cool though. All right. So let's dive into it. So how did you, Carter Schmidt, get into fencing? What's the story behind that? What were you doing before, and what kind of led you into it?
I was doing landscaping and lawn care.
Okay.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we cut grass for sort of 16. I think I was 16 when we started cutting grass to 18, 19 is kind of when I got out of it, and that's kind of when I let my partner. He kind of took over at the time. There was a fence come up and said, "Do you want to do it?" And he's like, "Nah, not really." It's like, I'll do it. It can't be that hard.
Right.
That was my ass. It was bad. It looks bad too.
Yeah.
First one's never good.
No.
Then after that, I posted on Facebook and just kind of took off.
Nice.
Learned a lot for years.
And so while you were making your way into, trucks and crews and all that stuff, and you've upsized and downsized since then, in the beginning though, what was like the thing that like really kind of pushed you over the edge to like really start doing things correctly?
When I bought the skid steer, because it was a payment.
Yeah.
When the skid steer came, I was like, all right, I have to pay for it.
Right.
So I've got to do something. And so that kind of made you, bought the skid steer. I was like, well, I'm going to drive some posts with it for agriculture. We did a lot of agriculture at the time. Mm-hmm. And that kind of got my foot in the door with driving. And then, after that, it just kind of just took off. I reached out to Sean, asked Sean to come up and look at one of the super fencers.
Yep.
Ended up staying for the whole day watching his first no-dig aluminum he ever did. Or maybe it was first or second. His first one he ever installed in Evansville, at least. Mm-hmm. I was there watching, and it was, ever since then, that's when we started driving posts. And that's really when it took off, really.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, didn't you do a vinyl training or have Sean come do a vinyl where they wanted it completely level and like the ass end of the fence was like 5 foot off the ground?
I was up there. Oh, that's when I bought the post driver. That's when I bought the US Hammer.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had a job, man. The backyard was covered in orange lines.
Right.
And I'm looking like, there's no way I can dig this. Like it was mid-June, I think. So the ground was solid. I'm like, I'm not hand digging this. So we had postmasters. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go buy a driver. So I bought the driver Sean was using. Went up there and he's like, well, let's go to build a fence for the day. So that's when we built that fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up breaking a lot of lines that day. Okay.
I just remember seeing like the end, like the end
stupid.
picture, and like I think it was almost up to your like torso,
I think
wasn't
at
it?
the height, I think at the tallest point, it was. I know the fence was off the ground. We didn't cut the post. I know the bottom was off the ground. It was probably 8, or it was probably 9, 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, yeah, I
And
remember that.
thankfully, Sean brought a long post, not knowing we were going to do that. He just grabbed whatever post he had laying around. I remember the customer came like, yeah, we want it straight. And Sean's like, no, you want it, or we want it level. You're like, Sean's like, no, you want it straight, not level. He's like, no, I want it like 4 feet off the ground over there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was fun.
made it happen. Made it happen though.
Fun.
So,
Yeah.
we're not gonna get into the whole bashing of the U.S. Hammer,
Oh,
but
don't get me started.
but that was the first like non-skid steer driver that you bought. Camera, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Hell, I think we went through like 13 of them though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They hit hard.
So were you in the whole dig and set game, or did you just get straight into?
We dug and set for it was 22 to, I think we started in like 24s when we kind of dipped our toes on the like residential no dig stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we dug and set for 2 years.
Okay.
And I think that, me starting in there, it makes you appreciate what we do now a lot more. It's so much easier.
Absolutely.
It's easier on your body. And now I have some guys who only did that and they're like, this is hard work. I'm like, y'all have no idea. This is not hard.
Yeah.
This is easy.
Yeah.
So it makes you appreciate it so much more once you get into it.
Absolutely does. Absolutely does. All right. We got a couple comments here. There's Max's goofy ass. He says, hey, Carter. Evan says, Carter and the King boys are easily top 3 young generation fencers. You are not lying, my friend. Not lying.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
And then he asked, how long did you use the hammer?
Which time before it broke?
Broke a couple times, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, listen, funny story. We sold it to a company in Indiana, like 30 minutes north of us. I said, hey, we didn't use it. It was just sitting in the shop for months. Never used it. I was like, I'm gonna sell it. So I sold it to him. And this driver, we just got back like a month before from getting rebuilt from US Hammer because it blew up again. And so I sold it to him. And a month later, one of his guys texts me or puts me in a Facebook comment. Apparently, the driver blew up on them, and I apparently JB welded the engine back together on the inside. And yeah.
Is it the little popcorn weld by the
I have no clue.
Oil dipstick? Because they all have that.
Apparently it was legit, like the actual engine itself inside had JB weld in it.
Oh, really?
Apparently. So I think I got an old shitty driver. I think that's why I kept breaking.
So I have rebuilt I think 3 or 4 of them, and when you take the crankcase off the bottom, there is a spot that I don't think it is JB Weld, but it absolutely looks like JB Weld. But it's on every single unit that I've actually fully taken apart.
I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know, man. I thought they were awesome until they just weren't so awesome, but that's all about that.
Customer service. Listen, customer service is great.
Customer service is wonderful.
Yeah, the best. By far the best in the industry.
Yes, absolutely. But got some tweaks to work out to bend back straight.
100%. Yeah.
All right. So whenever you dove into the fencing side, and what was your like final like I'm no longer cutting grass moment, and you went all into fencing?
It was a couple jobs in. So we only cut grass on the weekends. We only had like 40 yards. So, it's really not that much to cut.
Right.
So we did it on the weekends and that. So I'd work Monday through Friday. I'd build a fence. Mind you, it would take me 2 days to do or
Yeah.
probably a week to do 300 feet. Like, we were not fast. So we really didn't have much work. Like, looking back, there's no way those jobs should have taken as long as they did. No
Right.
way.
Right.
No way. Nowadays it's a 1 day job, but I was busy enough, going slow enough, making decent enough money to where eventually it was just like, hey, it's just not, there's no reason I'm gonna go cut grass for $400 when I can go make, $2,000 in a day.
Right. Right.
Right. So that's kind of what made me switch originally. It was, there was no potential in cutting grass for me.
Right.
I didn't
Right.
enjoy it.
So, did you go full on like I'm gonna hire a crew and have these guys do this while I go write estimates, or did you work your way up there slowly?
Man, been doing it. So going on 4 years. So the first 2 years, to really first 3 years, I was in the field every day. I mean,
Mhm.
like literally every day. Last year around this time, I was out of the field for like 6 months. I had a good crew going. One of them cut his finger off, and then the other one quit to go run a family business. So it was down to me and a guy. So I was back in the field for the last year.
Right. Right.
But I think I should be out of the field in the next couple weeks again,
Hell yeah, man.
just doing estimates. So we're
I love to hear
slow
that.
process getting back up to where we were. We
And
downsized last year big time.
yeah, yeah. I'm like that was going to be my next question. So when you went to all driven post systems that enabled you to downsize without losing speed on your schedule?
I'd say so. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we didn't know Dig before, and that's one of the
Right.
reasons I was able to step out because it was easy, right? But I think losing two guys, keeping one guy, me in the field, things got done quicker because I'm out there, and I know when I step out, of course, it's going to slow down a little bit.
Absolutely.
Part
Absolutely.
of
That's
it.
a given,
But
unfortunately.
yeah, but we were able to manage. I mean, we hired a few subs. Like we had Travis from Mr. Fence.
Mm-hmm.
He helped us out when we got a few pinches, and subbed for us. So we had a few subs we used here and there. It was mainly just me and Brian.
Nice. Nice. And that's your buddy that went to the retreat with you last year, right?
No, that is Andrew. That is he's in Lexington.
Okay. Okay.
Just completely different friends company. He won't let me buy him out. I'm trying.
Hey man, you two got a good thing going though, man. If you guys can be both fence company owners and kick it like you guys kick it, that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's good for us, both of us being close enough to where we can, a couple hours. It's an hour drive, so it's not a big deal to go over there and
Right.
touch base for the week, see what's going on.
Nice. Nice. So what's on your radar? What's in your sights for 2026? What's the biggest check mark that you want to check off?
We just got accepted on our first shop.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to close on that in 90 days, I think. So that's going to be, last year, downsized, I was comfortable, making great money, me and one guy, right? No stress at all.
Right.
Already stressed out this year. Already. Hiring people is scary.
Right.
Spending this much money on a shop is even more scarier for me.
Yeah.
But it's forcing me to grow. And I've told myself this year, in order for me to grow as a company and even a person, I needed to put myself in an uncomfortable position because I knew I'd figure it out.
Right. Right.
So hopefully we figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, my growth is uncomfortable. So you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they say.
That is what they say.
Who
right?
said that? That was at the retreat one year.
I think that was
Chris?
Chris says it a lot.
I think Chris started it. I think Chris started it.
It's either Chris Gass or Chris Steele, one of them. But I know Chris Steele says it at our meetings a lot. So
he steals a lot from Gass. It's probably Chris Gass.
Definitely. Oh man, those two are great though.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So DJ verified it. He said Gass.
That's what I thought.
Yes. All right. So are you going to the retreat this year?
Don't think so.
Don't think so?
No, Sean's asked me twice now, but
yeah.
I don't have time. Not with trying to get another crew up and running. This shop, I bought a house, trying to flip a house, and it's not going well. I just don't have time.
Oh no. Oh no. So you said you're getting another crew running. Are you the one that's training guys, or do you now have somebody who can
So
show them
the
the
guy
rope?
that left last year to go run his family business, he's coming back Monday. He starts Monday. And so he was my foreman. So he'll come back, just give him, a couple weeks, get him back up to speed. And then we'll let him kind of go back to being a foreman. And then our other guy that works with me now, he's going to stay in the field for a short time until I can find one more person to fill in for him. And he's going to step out more, become more of a project manager role and kind of manage day to day so I can go do estimates and really be out of the field completely.
Nice.
So I'll train, to answer the question, with the plan. The new foreman eventually will be able to help train as well.
There we go.
Kind of my thought process there.
There we go. Now your guy that you're moving to project manager, project coordinator, are you going to be implementing like project coordination videos and stuff like that, or?
Yes, I do it different though. I know a lot of people come back out to meet with customers. I'd make the video when I'm there doing the estimate if I sell the job. Like if I leave with the check, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take my video.
Right.
That way I don't have to. Right. That way I have the option to go
Right.
back out there. And sometimes last year I used to do it every single job, but it just got to be too much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he is. Hopefully, he's going to go out there, meet with them. Manage the 811s, fill in the field when someone calls in sick. He's going to be that kind of. Just bounce around a lot. I think is what I'm going to have him do.
Okay.
He's going to try to take my role to allow me to actually grow the business and focus on paying the bills.
There we go. Now, do you have a shop guy for the shop that you are paying for, or
I do not.
Shop guys?
Right now, we rent just a field with this little shed on it. So it's not
hey,
much.
man, whatever works, right?
Listen, for the payment they want to charge me, it's okay.
There we go. There we go.
All it matters.
So are you planning on filling a shop guy spot in 26, or is that going to be something for 27?
I think I'm going to wait. My overhead's too much.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my overhead, man. It stresses me out looking at the number.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Did you do a lot of snow work this year?
Not real. I mean, well, we pushed for maybe 150, 200 hours maybe. So that's a lot of hours, but it's really not that much when you grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a buddy who billed out $250,000 in a week for pushing snow. So what we did was nothing. But
and that pretty much keeps y'all pretty busy most winters.
We have one contract we work with. The guy I rent my shop from, they got a construction company, so they got a lot of snow contracts. So we'll subcontract under him to push like 9 to 12 warehouses with other companies. We'll all kind of tackle it together. So it's realistically, if it snows 10 inches, we're only out there for like 30 to 48 hours. So, but then the snow this time stayed on the ground for 3 weeks.
Right. And
it was ice, so we couldn't build a fence for 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
It sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bad.
So even in ice and stuff, like, is it that you just can't drive post, or you just can't drive around on the roads, period?
Neither. It's more just I don't like knowing. I like to know what's underneath it. And for 811, I know you all don't deal with snow much down there. They're literally just put a spray paint on top of the snow. So as the sun hits it, it melts top layer. It'll kind of fade out, and it's just pain in the ass.
Okay. Well,
I don't like going back because customer says, "Hey, my fence is off the ground because there was ice on the ground. You didn't know."
Yeah. True.
Like we did aluminum in the snow, just trying to touch up. I went back there 3 times to fix stuff.
Okay.
That was just because of the snow. You just didn't know.
Right.
So I've already been there 3 times.
Oh, well, I mean, like, that makes sense. I mean, it's, it's on top of the ground that's not going to be there in the spring and the summer. So, that's just something that we don't have to deal with down here. So,
and you do your best to get as close to the ground as you can, but we thought we were in the ground and we were at 4 inches off the ground in a few spots.
Right.
So thankfully it was aluminum, so it didn't matter. It was easy fix.
Super easy fix with aluminum.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was there for 5 minutes. She was like, "You're done." I was like, "Yeah, it's 6 screws. It's easy."
I love that about it, man. Freaking love it. All right. We're going to jump to commercial break real fast, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay.
National Metal Industries, a family-owned business for 70-plus years, has grown to be recognized for their ability to deliver on not just privacy slats for fence, but all types of fence products. National Metal Industries has all the hardware and tools to get the fence professional in and out of their job with the most ease possible. You can count on National Metal Industries for the most convenient resources in fence products. Visit nmifence.com for more information. As we like to say, you can always pick it right at National. J.C. Gury Signs and Decals has been a trusted name in the sign industry since 1949, with all manufacturing done in-house from start to finish right here in the USA. With 75 years in outdoor signage and roots dating back to the 1920s, J.C. Gury specializes in durable, high-quality signs and decals. In-house screen printing since the 1970s ensures every product meets the highest standards. Visit jcgury.com for more information. Every aluminum sign includes Mylar lamination at no extra cost, extending product life in tough outdoor conditions. For unmatched quality and longevity, visit jcgury.com. Struggling with a gate that drags on your sloped yard? Orlando Hinge Company has the solution, the Swan Hinge. Unlike standard hinges, the Swan Hinge lets double drive gates swing open smoothly up inclines, eliminating dragging and binding. Easy to install on vinyl, aluminum, wood, and chain link gates. It's built for durability and made to withstand the elements. And when your customer hears that, yes, their gates can work on a slope, you just made the sale. The Swan Hinge, designed by fencers for fencers. Made in the USA, lifetime warranty. Order today at swanhinge.com or email info@orlandohingecompany.com. The Swan Hinge, because every gate deserves to open smoothly.
All right, guys, we are back. And if you're just joining us, we have Carter Schmidt on from Schmidt Fencing out of Louisville, Kentucky, talking about his journey into the fence world and just kind of kicking it, answering some questions in the chat. If you got a question, drop it in there and we'll put it up on the screen. All right, Carter. So, what in your definition, what is quality mean to you?
That's fun. It's a fun question there. It's hard to say, man. I mean, you're right, everyone's definition of quality is different.
Right.
So, I mean, for me, it's really just following our standards that we have in the company and really not getting callbacks. Like, if that's all we do, I don't really have a complaint. I used to be really picky, like really, really picky. And I've come to learn you got to ease up a little bit because customers don't care at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as long as they have a fence, that's all they know and they care about.
Right.
So it's hard to say. I mean, it really is. It's hard for me to say.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of callbacks, what if you had to pick one, what would be, you think, your biggest mistake and what you learned from it so far?
Working in low income areas.
Okay.
They're always a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Always. No matter what you do.
I mean, yeah, you do have a point. You have a point there for sure.
I mean, like, so we started out and we were cheap when we first started, like most people are. I quickly went to being one of the more expensive people, and now we're back down to being one of the cheaper people again. For me, in our market, I've learned if I'm cheaper, I tend to have less callbacks.
Okay.
My theory, I might be wrong, but here's my theory behind it is we're cheaper so people don't expect as much. They don't expect a perfect job, right? We're going to give them as best job as we can and what we believe is like perfect, right? But when we were charging like a premium, the callbacks we were getting is like this picket's cracked. It was this post is slightly out of level. It's all kinds of crap. And now that we're cheaper, not saying we can get away with a lot, but we can get away with a lot more, right? I mean, not as many callbacks. And we're now landing more jobs, bringing in more revenue, more jobs. And so it allowed us to grow a lot more. Like last year, we doubled in profit last year, and we went down in price.
Okay.
So
that doesn't happen very often.
No, but I thought of it long. It was a really long thought, and I mean, it was a really long thought process of trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. But I think I figured it out.
Oh yeah. Gotta love that. All right, we got some questions in the comments. First and foremost, we got Evan Gardner says, "What's your favorite type of fence to install?"
Aluminum.
Hell yeah, mine too.
Duh, easy. There's nothing to it.
It's the best.
Dude.
All right, Max Peters says, "What's the average time on each type of fence to get it 100% completed for Carter, i.e., vinyl, wood, aluminum, chain link?"
We can do about 700 feet of aluminum in a day, and like a 10-hour day with 2 guys, about 700 feet. So what we've done before, that's our max that we've ever done. I'm sure we could do up to 1,000. Like the numbers say we could do 1,000 feet, but I've never landed a job that big, so I can't say yes or no. Right. Vinyl, everything I say is gonna be 2-man crew. We don't run a 3-man crew. Rarely do we run 3-man crew. Vinyl, about 250, 300 is probably the max. And then wood's probably about the same thing. And chain link, I don't talk about chain link, bro. I hate chain link.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what Travis is for. Exactly what Travis is for. He got every single one of my chain link jobs minus our big 8-foot commercial jobs, because I like those.
Oh, yeah?
I like those. I just don't like residential chain link.
All right. All right. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not good at it, so that's why.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that, though. Brian Probus says, "Are you able to keep your guys busy for 40 plus hours a week? And if not, what do you do for them on the downtimes?"
Winter? No. We maxed out about 24, 30 hours a week in the winter. Summer, we work Monday through Friday, or we work Monday through Thursday. It's supposed to be 10-hour days. But when it was me and Brian, our guy from last year that I kept, we only worked probably 30, 34 hours every week. So, and I didn't pay him for 40. I paid him for what he worked. Looking back, I wish I would have figured out a way to get him 40.
Right.
But this year, we're going to go back to overtime. So I think they'll be hitting the 45, 50-hour mark a lot of times this year. At least that's my plan.
Good. Hell yeah, man.
But downtime, though, what we do on downtime, go home. I mean, if there's nothing to do, I don't waste. I'm not going to sit around and waste time.
Right. Very true. But
yeah.
All right. Max says, "I noticed also when Carter was at one of our jobs that he has a positive morale when in the field. Is a positive and fun morale a key to succeeding and keeping the crew motivated?" I think you answered yourself there, Max.
I think Max, if I remember right, he's with you all, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because we went out there on that chain link.
Oh,
them boys we get there, we're like, "Guys, it's fucking 11 o'clock. Y'all got 6 posts in the ground." We literally drove the truck in the backyard. So get in the back of the truck. So they just sit on the back of the truck. They just drove all the posts. We drove 60 something. I mean, it was 60 posts on that chain link probably. So we drove like 60 posts in less than an hour.
Yeah.
We got them moving then.
Hell yeah, man. And they were loving your system for sure.
That's what they said. It was faster, but
I don't know, man. Once it was all explained to me, I was like, it's the same, right?
It's pretty much the same thing. Just
we just do it backwards. We just
yeah, it's the same thing but backwards. Exactly. It's exactly right.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing, just backwards.
For you all, you can get away with driving height. We can't. We have too much crap in the ground.
Here and there, man. It just depends on where we're at in the city, to be honest with you. Like if we're in like older neighborhood, I know to leave them high because we're probably going to run into some roots somewhere. But if we're in like a brand new like new build or way out in the country like they were, you can run them straight to grade and be good with it.
So y'all don't have rock at all then, right?
I mean, there might be some rocks in the ground, but no, there's not. No, there's not like hard rock ledges or anything like there is all over the country. I mean, like there might be like a stone in the ground or somebody buried a paver 20 years ago or something like that. But
I gotcha.
For the most part, man, all we really have to worry about is 100-year-old like oak tree roots that are as big as round as my torso, and that's about it.
The best way to get through those is just spike the post.
Yeah.
That's what we started doing. Way easier than drilling it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Evan says nothing bigger than 4 inches.
What do you say?
He said nothing bigger than like 4 inches, talking about rocks in the ground.
Oh, I know. It must be nice. That's why he has postmasters. Exactly why.
Those things do not like rocks or roots. I'll tell you that much.
Listen, we used to use postmasters.
Yeah.
For like a year and a half. I got out of them because of rocks and roots. Couldn't do anything with them.
No, they don't like roots. I'll tell you that much. They will not go through roots that round pipe will go through.
Dude, if it's a root the size of your thumb, it won't go through.
Sometimes. And it kind of like blows me away because that half blunt, half sharp edge at the bottom, you would think would cut better.
It'll cut your hand open like nothing.
Yeah, but it does not cut through a root. In my experience, I know Evan has way more experience with the postmasters, and he seems to not really have a problem.
Have you used postmasters much or no?
I mean, yes, and then of course we have our promotion here at High Steel with right now with them, and so I don't know. Probably in the last couple months, I've probably done 500-600 foot of them.
That's still not that much though, at all.
No.
I thought y'all did a lot of wood down there.
We do a lot of wood, but it's mixed between, because we're not all 100% like driven yet. I mean, we still do wood post 4x4s and concrete here and there. So it's mixed between wood 4x4 post and concrete, King Plus, and Postmasters, and we do all of them.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, and I have to stay on the guys for whenever they're switching systems to get to not use the measurements for this system and all that stuff. But thankfully, wood post and 4x4s, and most of it's the same.
Yeah, a lot of it's the same, right?
Most of it's the same.
You're keeping your 6 inch or 5.5, whatever y'all do down there, revealed. Mm-hmm. So it's not much changes.
Yeah. Not much changes, just a couple little subtle changes here and there. Yeah. But the guys seem to be loving the Postmasters here recently. So
I know Max said he likes them a lot more than King Plus. His exact words were "fuck King Plus."
I know. They don't like building the boxes and nailing them in and all that stuff. So there's that.
Do y'all build them before boxes or on job site usually?
It's mixed. Right now we are down a shop guy. So if we have a King Plus, it's built on site. Gotcha. Last year, whenever we had our shop guy, though, they were done for us before we even left. I will say building the boxes on site is very slow, and you lose a man for hour and 15. Yeah. So there's that, but I like the system. So I'm a big strength guy. My biggest pet peeve about the Postmasters is I always seem to have the customers that want to go give the fence a shake after it's all done. And they do not like that they can shake it here and it shakes 100 foot down the line. So that is my biggest complaint about them. It used to be that it took 2 guys to run rails, but since Evan's tool came out, that is null and void. So I have to scratch that off. I really do like his wing tool line.
My only issue with the post, I had a couple issues, but my main issue is we had panels just fall off. We had screws, like we were using the 1 5/8 deck screws. Mm-hmm. I know a ton of people use them. Some people use the ones Master Hako supply. Dude, our screws would just break and just fall off.
Yep.
Like the whole panel.
Yeah, man, I run into that. I got to be careful when I'm doing heights, and I got to get up on one and really really hit it hard,
Yeah.
I'm always scared that I'm going to rip the middle rail out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's hard to teach your guys too.
mm-hmm.
I mean, King Plus is a lot going on, bro, but at least it's once you teach them drive a post, build a box, treat it like a wood post. It's easy.
Yeah. I like it, man, because it takes doing a lot of the heights, a lot of the like just having the eye for it. It kind of takes it out of it because for the most part, especially if you're on a new build job that didn't have any demo, it does it almost for you.
Oh, dude, rarely are we adjusting. You know, it might be
one or two, and they might have to come up a half inch, quarter inch or something. But that's my thing about it. It's so much easier at the end whenever you're doing the heights and you're doing the ins and outs. It's a lot easier to manipulate, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what matters too. And if you drive a post and you're inside a level, it don't matter.
Yep. Very true. Very true. I love that part about it as well.
That's
all right, we got some comments loading up right now. Here's Evan says, if we had rocks, I would absolutely King Plus everything for sure. Mr. Josh Glover, he's coming in with some jokes. He said, is that the kid off Landman?
Yeah.
I take it you've heard that one a time or two, huh?
Yeah. That's all right.
Carter said one time that he was driving on rock boulder for so long it caught fire.
It's a true story. I got
what
videos.
Caught fire?
Do what?
What caught fire?
The wood post.
No shit.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot over here. It's on my TikTok. I think it's on my TikTok actually.
Like a round wood post for ag fencing?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh bro, in June, July, you can't build an ag fence. It's waste of your time. You're gonna spend 10, 15 minutes driving on a post, get a 1.5 feet deep.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Oh, it's fun. It's hell.
That is crazy.
I'll have to find pictures and I'll send them to Max later. That way he can see it.
All right. Brian says, do you get a lot of calls from your bright pink trucks? They can't be missed when they're on the road.
Dude, best decision I made.
Same thing with our huge blue Freightliner.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because you have a Freightliner too, don't you?
Yeah.
You have the other one. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. It's the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah, man, those things are badass. Holden Martin says, I love the Postmasters, but I switched to King Plus because of not being able to drive them to height because of roots and rocks. Yeah. I mean, that's real issues that people deal with around the country. 100%.
Dude, we drive Schedule 40 through rock. I mean, and when I mean through rock, like not like boulders, like solid limestone, like a bedrock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It takes a while, but they will go at least deep enough to leave them. You know, you're not gonna get 4 feet on them, but you'll get a foot in the rock or a foot and a half in the rock, and they ain't going nowhere.
That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Chris Hearn says, "What's up, fellas? What is going on?" Chris Hearn, man, I almost said Chris and King Plus at the same time. I'm down here reading a comment while I'm talking. Max says, "Yes, I do not like King Plus at all." Holden says, "The wing tool is awesome. I hated it, but for the fact of having so much trouble driving them, I had to." I'm confused on that one, but it's okay.
About the Postmasters.
Oh, okay. Freaking Tuesday. What's up, man? Never been a fan of Postmasters. They're all right. Max says, I've been using the Beaver so much recently that I'm going to miss it.
Dude, what?
He has been using the Beaver. He's been using the hell out of the Beaver, man.
On that big job?
Yeah. So he has 162 on one and 78 on the other. So
left to dig?
No. That's what he's dug already. There's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more than that left to dig.
I was saying, there's no way. Okay, it makes more sense.
There's a whole lot more holes left to dig than that. Trust me.
How long do I have left on it?
Well, we pulled off of the white vinyl job, and we went to a tan vinyl job, and they're right around the same footage. So we're almost halfway on the white, and we're not even close to halfway on the tan.
And
so we have
that correct?
And with the tan, Have you ever used the H post for like horizontal vinyl?
I don't think so. No, I've only done it where there's like a U channel or something, I think. I've only
Yeah,
done one. It was with Sean during that training, so I don't really remember how he did it.
so it's pretty cool. It's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie, but it is really cool. The posts are all like H posts, and the pickets in the infill go like inside of the post.
The
Like,
whole post aluminum or is it vinyl?
nah, man, it's vinyl, but it basically looks like a Goliath post, but it's vinyl.
I have not seen that or even heard of that from Homeland.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man. And it makes it to where like the pickets when they're horizontal won't blow out or like push out.
Yeah, because normally it's U channel, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know U channels. I wouldn't trust U channel.
Yeah, it is really cool, man. We're on that right now. I think we have a little over 400 feet post set, bottom railed, and I have like 250 with pickets and top rail in.
So you haven't? Are you all setting, or one couple people set posts and a couple people behind building?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. They should be out building you all right.
Yes and no, because it's got to be stair stepped. So that's my only complaint about it is no racking. So it's got to be stair stepped. So there's a little more time involved in getting it set up before I can actually build out. But thankfully it's broken up between columns. So like every 100 foot, every 120 foot, we'll have a column. So by the time they're done digging all the holes for the next run, I'll pretty much have all the bottom rails locked in, and then I can start building off of that and then follow right behind them.
Gotcha. Y'all running 2 crews on it, both crews, or just one?
Nope. Just the one on both of the big jobs.
Wow.
But we are trucking right along, to be honest with you. We were hitting our goals on the first white vinyl job. We actually could have done more, but we were trying to pull the trailer down the line, and that had to get X-nayed because I buried the truck to the frame in the sand one time. So
Chris wasn't happy.
No. He was out of town, and it didn't get hurt. There was a guy running a dump truck, and he brought the track loader out and pulled me out in like 5 seconds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we had our truck stuck the other day too. Same thing, pretty much.
So it got stuck, and it was right after lunch, and I was like, you know what? We'll figure it out after we're done building, and let's just keep building. And I was grabbing something off the trailer, and this dump truck rolls by, and he's like, "You guys stuck?" I was like, "How'd you know?" He's like, "I can tell." Yeah, man, we're stuck. He's like, "Man, give me like 10 minutes. Let me unload this dump truck. I'll bring that track loader over here, and we'll just snatch you out." And sure enough,
we got our super fencer stuck the other day. Like, not just stuck, like bottomed out, like in the middle of the frame stuck.
Huh. Oh God.
Bad. Oh, it was bad. Yeah, we're going to the dump, and they changed the road, and one of my guys, he calls me, "Hey, I ain't making this. I'm not making it." I said, "You're gonna make it." He goes, "No, I'm not." I said, let me fucking drive it. So I get in the truck, and I was like, I'll just floor it. I go down, I come up, and then all 4 wheels come off the ground. And I'm just sitting there just spinning. And so I got my skid steer. It didn't fucking touch it. So there was I think it was like a D8. I think it was what they had there. So they went and got the D8 and pulled this out with the chain, and it tore the whole back of the truck up.
Oh no.
So that's, lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
I've gotten the mini super fencer stuck one time, but that was just pulled out with a regular truck.
The super fencer's bad when they're stuck because they're heavy.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We got a good question. Do you only use Schedule 40 for King Plus? Yes. I only drive a Schedule 40 round pipe. It doesn't matter.
We don't use any Schedule 20. Only Schedule 20 we use is residential chain link. We'll do it for our like 1 7/8 lines.
Yep.
That's the only time I'll do Schedule 20.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do it. It's just something I've always done.
Even down here in Florida, it's just not worth the hassle of cutting the post so that way you can get the driver unstuck, and then beating the cutoff post out of the driver. It's just not worth it. It's worth the extra coin to just
I think it's $1 or $2 more. It's worth it every day.
Totally worth it, man. Because just depending on what driver you have, like if you get a post stuck in the Bull or the Patriot,
Oh, dude, that is hell.
you might as well
You're
shut it
there
down.
for hours.
You might as well shut it down for at least 2 hours because it is going to take you every bit of 2 hours to get that post
Oh,
out of
just
that
getting the
damn truck.
fucking just getting the drive cap off of it then is just as bad.
Yeah.
And it's not as simple taking the drive chuck off because it's stuck up all inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. We used to get Postmaster stuck daily.
Yeah. So I learned very, very, very quickly. Even if you can get away with using Schedule 20, just don't. It's just not worth it.
But there's been sometimes like, oh, this job's tight. I bid it a little low. We'll Schedule 20 to save $100. And every time you eat it, and you're like, when will I learn?
Yep. Absolutely.
Right, so at some point you will learn.
Mm-hmm. Evan says Makita battery auger is the way to go. Reverse is nice. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if that thing's gonna work.
And then you got to keep up with charge batteries more, and then you have more batteries.
I think Ryobi. I think it's Ryobi. I have an electric one, battery powered one. I tried it a few years ago. A customer had it and was like, "You want to use it?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to use it. It's electric. I want to try it." And it was actually really impressive. But I just don't. Yeah, I don't. If the one I'm thinking about, it's small, isn't it? The one he's talking about.
The Makita one is. I mean,
it looks like a right angle drill, doesn't it? Like you drill through studs.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how well I do around us. I mean, probably be good to have, right? To keep on the trucks small.
So we used it. I played with it with Sean in Birmingham. No, Tuscaloosa, and it did just fine. But
how long the battery last?
I don't know. I think we drilled 5 holes, and it was like half dead after 5.
I mean, that's not terrible, I guess.
No.
But I mean, for me though, I do maybe 10 holes a year. I think maybe so. Probably not worth it.
Okay, yeah. So Evan says it does 10 to 12 like posts per battery. So yeah, my 5 for halfway was.
And Evan, that's in your sandy soil, so that's probably like 3 for me. What's it take you like a minute? Not even a minute to dig a hole, probably. Like realistically.
Yeah, true that.
I don't think our skid steer digs a hole in a minute here.
All right. He says, do you know what you're paying for the Schedule 40 posts? I don't know what market you're in, but I mean
we're close to Sean. So if you want to buy a truckload, probably $19, $20. But I do not like buying truckloads of pipe because we don't do much wood or vinyl. So I don't need much of it. So I buy the bundle from Capital, $22 to $24, give or take a little bit. No, it's not terrible. You can play with them too. Like you can fight with your supplier and get better pricing.
Right. All right, I got a bunch of comments about Schedule 40. Evan says we have clay, no sand. We have a mix of everything: clay, sand, brown dirt, black dirt, red clay. It just all depends on what neighborhood or what part of the city you're in here.
Yeah, I want to touch on that Schedule 40 again. If you are trying to get into it, you can get SPS non-perfect for pretty cheap.
What was that?
You can get SPS, Stevens Pipe and Steel. They have non-perfect pipe. So it's returns, maybe pipe that's slightly bent, maybe it wasn't welded correctly, all kinds of random stuff like that. And you can get it for, they say it's their cost was like $15.50 or $16.50.
That's not bad.
No, it's good price, but you are buying non-perfect pipes, so you're gonna have some issues here and there.
Right.
We used to do it. That's the only reason I know that.
Take a gamble here.
Oh yeah, we had some where you drive, bro. You be and then you and it would, you start hearing like a hollow void noise, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" You look at the backside of the post, this weld split right down the middle.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean they were not perfect for a reason. Shit was wrong with them.
That is pretty wild. But all right, man. Well, hey, we are coming up on time really fast. You got any closing thoughts for everybody watching and listening?
Not really. What you got?
Let's see. I don't have any either. It's been an awesome time, man. I love just sitting here kicking it with you.
Yeah, we went over a lot, so
Absolutely. All right. Well, guys, if you want to know anything else, drop it down in the comments. I'll try to get it answered. Carter, tell everybody where to find you at.
We are on TikTok at Schmidt Fencing, Facebook Schmidt Fencing, and that's pretty much all we're on.
Boom. So if you want to find Schmidt Fencing, TikTok and Facebook is where it's at, man. Well, hey, dude, thank you for taking some time out of your night to come on here and kick it with us. Very much appreciated. You going to be in demo days in Florida?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay. No. All right. Well, then I won't see you at the retreat. Won't see you at demo days. I'll see you soon, right?
I'll be at Fence Games. You on?
I'll see you at Fence Games, man.
I'll see you there.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, man, thank you again for coming on, and you enjoy the rest of your night. All right.
I appreciate it. See you guys.
All right, bud. Boom. All right, man. That was fun, dude. The last 30 minutes of that freaking flew by like over here. Y'all stick around next week. I got an awesome guest lined up for you. Going to be another in-house guest. I got Mr. Chris Steele coming in the house to tell us a big announcement. I'm not going to let it out. I'm going to let him do that. But next week, guys, Chris Steele's going to be in this chair right here next to me. We're going to be talking about his big announcement that he has for the fence industry. Make sure you come back and check us out next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Be safe out there, kick some ass, and collect some checks. I'll see y'all next Tuesday.